Hello, hello. Welcome to Creating Products for Health and Wellness Professionals. In this short video, I am going to take you through a brainstorming session that I have taken personal trainers, yoga instructors, Pilates teachers on with the intention of hopefully getting you to think outside the box when it comes to creating products for your business. I know for a lot of health and wellness practitioners, we tend to think that the only services or products that we can really have are those that we offer in person. Whether we're giving massages or we're having a personal training session or we're teaching a Pilates class to a group of people, we tend to think of it as an insular thing. And the truth is, the pandemic especially made all of health and wellness practitioners move their businesses online. And out of that comes an opportunity to create more and more products out of your online content. I am a yoga instructor and a meditation teacher. And in addition to that, I also work in marketing and specifically on the content side. And one of the rules in content marketing is we reuse everything. So if we write a blog post, we're going to use it to create social media posts. We're going to use it to create a video. We're going to use it to create a theme for a podcast. So out of one piece of content creates many options for marketing. And that's essentially the kind of mindset I want to get you as a health and wellness practitioner into, is seeing the services that you currently offer as a piece of a larger puzzle of products and services that you can also offer online. And what's nice about this is you get more value out of your your treatments or your sessions. But not only that, you have the ability to have passive income. So this is where you're making money even though you may not be teaching actively during that time. So think of it that way. It's a great way to start opening up possibilities for your business. So let's get started. I created a little flow chart here, and basically, I'm going to take you through what most of us as health, wellness, fitness practitioners, what we've been offering right now. So right now, we offer online classes. Doesn't matter what kind of classes, but that's pretty much, we all are on Zoom right now. Zoom is like the go-to for offering our classes. However, there, out of that one class that you teach, you can actually use it to springboard into other products and services. So let's discuss how that can be. Now, in my mind, there are two different kinds of online classes. There are the ones where you offer via Zoom, where you're going to have participants. Now, with Zoom, you have the option with a specific paid account, you can record those classes. Now, if you are interested in offering a recording to either your existing clients or the clients that have paid for the class, that's a product. The one thing that I want you to keep in mind though is if you are recording for Zoom and then you're going to send it out into the world and you're going to have people pay for that, you will need to have the participants in your class sign waivers. And I will look to get just a waiver template available in to you guys soon, because it's really easy. You just have everyone fill it out and sign it. And basically they're saying that they agree to allowing you to use this class for financial gain, essentially. But so you can either do that, you're recording your session with a group of people, or a session one-on-one when the person has agreed to allow you to record it, or you're just doing a recording of you going through a training session where you're the model or you have a friend be the model, but basically it's not a group of people that have paid and signed up. Both of those work with this online class flowchart that we're going to go through. So the first thing you want to ask yourself, once you've done the class and you've recorded it, you have a few options. And the options really go towards, is the client who has taken this class a returning customer, or are they continuing? And if the answer is yes, so they've already bought a package, they're signed up, they love what you do, they're happy you're offering online services, this person isn't as hard of a sell they've already signed up, they've already drunk the Kool-Aid, so to speak. They love you already. So to me, I would tend to offer a recording of this class to them as for an additional fee, or even free if you were looking to have a value add that you're providing to your clients. This way, if they really enjoyed the class, they can go back, and they're not able to necessarily afford to see you 2 or 3 times a week, or maybe their schedules don't align. They can reuse this class later to have the benefit again. So it's a simple way to add value, and really you don't have to do much. You just have to send them a link to the recording. So that's for your returning or continuing clients. Now, if the answer is no, they're brand new to you, they just signed up for either a free intro class, or they just signed up for one class, this is someone who's a harder sell. You're really trying to get them to continue on, to buy a package, to be a regular client. So with them, I would offer them an intro package that includes a recording of their class for free. So this way, they can use it anytime they want, whether their schedules don't align, or they just want to have an extra class that day, they can use that recording. They can, however they see fit. And this way, you're giving them something, again, without giving up too much. So think of different ways you can use your recordings as kind of a value add piece with your business. The other thing is, when you're doing online classes, I would encourage you to think in terms of creating a series of these classes, right? Because you're going to now start recording every class that you do, or every routine that you want to take your clients through. You're going to record these every time. And so create classes around a common theme or a problem that your current clients are talking to you about. And I would really, I would ask them, what's coming up for you? Do you need help with stress relief? Do you need help with back pain? Do you need help with, everyone's on Zoom and we're all on our computers right now. Do you need help posturally? Do you need a class to address posture? And create a series of classes around that, because what you can do then is sell a package of those classes. So let's say you get 2 to 3 to 5 classes all around this single theme. Now you can have people either buy a single class recording, or they can buy the entire package of 3, 5, however many classes you've made around this specific subject. And the nice thing about this is, when you poll your current clients, you're looking to address problems that they already have. And that's ultimately what they want. They want a health and wellness practitioner that really is looking to help them live their best lives, feel their best selves. And so, don't just kind of try to creatively brainstorm out of nothing. That can be done, and we certainly are creative beings, but I think it's much easier to go to the source. What kind of classes do you need? What kind of body work or health work or support do you need that I can address in these classes that ultimately they'll want to buy, so that they can keep rewatching them and reusing them? Okay. Then, and I touched on this, you can offer these as a la carte or as a bundle, either on your website or through websites like Vimeo, where people are like, hey, I really, I have back pain, and you have a yoga for back pain class that you did. I really want to buy that class. And so they look at your website, and they're like, oh, I could either buy one for $20, or I could get 3 for $49. And again, it's a nice, easy way to upsell, and you're doing the classes anyway. And this is also a nice way to keep your website as kind of a sales source, an information source, an education source for your current client base. So ultimately, that's where we want to go. We want to be able to create multiple products out of this one class. And then beyond that, once you keep recording regularly, and again, like I said, you don't need to record with a class full of people. You can, if you're a yoga instructor, a Pilates instructor, you can do a mat routine yourself and just talk them through it. Or if you have someone that is willing to be your practice person, and you're just guiding them through it. It's a really nice way of creating content that you can sell, okay, for pretty low cost, pretty low tech even. But once you've created and you've gotten in the rhythm of creating it, you now have all of these videos. And what you can do is you can start offering a monthly subscription. In addition to, you have your a la carte, like, hey, people just want to buy one video at a time, or maybe they just want to buy a series. They love your insomnia series, but they're not as, they don't have back pain, so they don't care about that. But let's say you have that client that loves everything that you're doing, right? That's the kind of client that is going to want a monthly subscription fee that is low enough to, like, $15, $20 a month. They can have access to every single video in your series. And this is when you now have income coming in monthly that you can rely on. And it's just such a nice way to create content that actually um, gets you recognized and gets you some financial support. And once you've gone through this flow chart, you now have like a 3-tier system of products based on one single idea, which is that online session or class, right? The class itself is just one thing, but the way you use it, you can actually, again, a la carte, you can make bundles, you can make a subscription series. It's so worth it right now to think ahead a little bit, like, okay, I had this great class today. How am I going to use it? Right? So first it starts off with deciding how you're going to do your recordings. Again, it doesn't have to be through Zoom. That's just, I brought up Zoom because that's mostly how we're teaching right now. You do have to have a professional account to have those recordings. But if you're looking to just run through a routine just of yourself, you can certainly just record on your computer, upload it to YouTube, and depending on the privacy settings, you can then upload them to your website. So, that's kind of a technical piece that I can address in a different video. But for now, I hope you can see where you can take one idea, this idea of like the online class, and you can grow it to create multiple products for yourself and for your clients. And what's nice is you'll give them a lot of options to support you and to work with you. Because ultimately, the nice thing about working online is we no longer have to be in the same room, in the same city, or the same state, or the same country, right? So yeah, so because of that, we can now offer all different options for using our content. So it's a nice way when you really start to strategize, you can reuse a piece of content in multiple ways. And like I said, it'll slowly start to become passive income for you. But if you have any questions, let me know. I hope this was useful for you. I will definitely think about other products that we can kind of take it from a baseline and then grow it into other things, so you can kind of see again how this brainstorming idea works and how it can kind of expand to your fitness and wellness business. But that's all I have for today, and I will talk to y'all soon. Bye.